Hello, my name is Paula, and today I'm going to tell you what happened to me. When I was about 12 years old, I used to spend my afternoons playing in the park near my house. It was a beautiful place during the day, with tall trees and a serene lake, but at night, it had a different, darker feel. One time, during the summer, my friends and I decided to stay in the park late, defying our fear of the stories about the place. The park was said to be haunted by a ghost, the spirit of a woman who had died there many years ago. We believed they were just legends to scare us, until that night. When the sun started to set, everyone decided to leave, but I stayed a little longer, wanting to prove that I wasn't afraid. The park was almost empty, and the shadows of the trees were lengthening, giving the place a sinister appearance. I sat on one of the swings, watching the sky darken, when suddenly, I heard a soft whisper, as if someone was calling my name. I looked around, but I didn't see anyone. The park was deserted. I felt a shiver run down my spine, but I tried to ignore it and began to rock slowly, trying to shake off the discomfort. It was then that I heard again, louder this time, the sound of footsteps behind me, stepping on the dry grass. I quickly turned around, but again, there was no one. I decided it was time to leave. I got up and started walking towards the exit, but the sound of footsteps continued, now closer. The air around me turned cold, and I could feel a presence, something or someone following me. Fear took over me, and I started to run. When I finally reached the park exit, I stopped to breathe and looked back, hoping to see someone. But what I saw made me freeze in terror. In the middle of the trees, there was a pale figure, with long dark hair covering his face. The figure floated a few inches above the ground, and its eyes, shining in the darkness, were fixed on me. I wanted to scream, but the sound wouldn't come out. The figure raised his hand, pointing directly at me, and at that moment, the lights from the surrounding streetlights began to flicker. The wind kicked up, blowing hard, and the figure advanced toward me in a swift, unearthly movement. I stumbled and fell, and when I looked up, she was right in front of me, her pale face now visible, with empty eyes and a mouth open in a silent scream. In the next instant, everything went dark. I woke up to my mother calling me minutes later, and for a few months, I didn't go back to the park. One fine day, thinking it could be a product of my imagination, I returned to the park late in the afternoon and there was nothing there. I decided to leave. When I got close to the exit, I looked at the tree and behind it.